Good afternoon. Today we're going to be discussing the pros of bilingual education in the classrooms and the many reasons we think we should have it. The first reason is it creates more well-rounded children. Because of this, learning a second language opens their minds, so that kind of helps them, later in the future, thinking more about just themselves and their culture. It also lets them look at the cultures around them. It provides students with a brighter future, may it be in the job force when they get there, or just personal with themselves in life, with other interactions with other people. And it also provides a valuable gateway to personal interactions. So speaking with other families or people who are not from their culture is a lot easier, and they're not just set on my way is the right way.
Okay, another benefit of bilingual education is how they perform in schools. So children who speak more than 2 languages completely outperform their peers who only speak one language. Starting at an earlier age, so around pre-K, kindergarten, they're able to understand and grasp the meaning of vocabulary words because they can translate them faster. They perform better on tasks that require creative thinking, pattern recognition, and problem solving. So if they're like reading a book, they are able to identify the problem and identify the solution quickly. Bilingual students can focus more on the task that they're doing, and they can multitask very easily, and they can also switch tasks much easier than their peers who are easily distracted. And by the time they're in 5th grade, they can test out of Spanish, German, French, any language that they're learning, they can test out of that language, possibly learn a new language, but they're able to outread, outwrite, and outperform their peers that only speak English.
Another benefit of bilingual education is the social benefits that can come from it. A lot of children that are in English-only programs that speak a different language outside of school feel like they lose their culture and ties with their family when they only speak one language. So teaching bilingual students their native language helps them to be able to be more comfortable and create ties with their culture and their family and maintain better relationships with those people. It also helps them to be more tolerant and open-minded to people as they grow up, because they're so used to seeing people speak a different language and different cultures and being exposed to it. They aren't so closed-minded and are more able to be accepting and want to learn about other cultures. It also helps to eliminate stereotypes and racism among these students, because they don't see really a difference between people, just that they are different. And it helps to controlling feelings of anxiety, aggression, loneliness, and low self-esteem, because they feel more comfortable with themselves. And then they are more confident and able to speak to more people. So a bilingual student might feel more comfortable going up to someone in an airport than someone who doesn't speak English, because they know that they could have a conversation with them, whereas a student who doesn't might feel a little bit more self-conscious.
Now, I know you're probably wondering, okay, these benefits are good for the now, but how can this benefit our children in the future? What is it about bilingual education that is going to help our children in the future? Well, bilingual education will help open up better job opportunities, since a lot of companies are now starting to lean more towards making it a requirement that their employees can speak another language, because a lot of corporations are starting to have problems finding fully proficient bilingual employees. The minorities are now becoming the majority, so English speaking only is not a thing anymore, since a lot of minorities are starting to come here and bringing their culture and their language. And so having the ability to be able to communicate with those people is what more jobs and more people in general are just looking more towards. And a study by Florida University found that fully bilingual Hispanics earn an average of nearly $7,000 more per year. So not only is it more beneficial to be bilingual to communicate with people, but now it's earning you more money in the field. And it's not just for Hispanics. It could be for any other culture if you know that language.
Because of all the benefits in bilingual education, such as students outperforming their monolingual peers, students having better social interactions with their family and other students, and the benefits that can come from job opportunities, we think it's very important that bilingual education is implemented in the classroom, and we hope that you agree with us.